Hi everyone, we're going to use the given coordinates to determine if triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF, and we're using the side postulate. So AB should equal DE, the line segment. So first thing we're going to do is AB, the distance of AB. And we use our distance formula, and we're going to do AB, so I'm going to go that way, and then go that way. So we're going that direction. You don't have to, you can go the other direction. So we have 3 minus a negative 2, so that's plus 2, and negative 3 minus 1. So negative 3 minus 1 squared. So that gives me 5 squared plus negative 4 squared. So that equals 25 plus 16, which equals square root of 41. So we have to do that also with DE. So we're going to do DE now. So the distance of DE, so this is square root of 41. So DE has to be the same. So we're going to take the square root, and we're doing DE. So we're going this way. So I'm going to go 8 minus 3 plus 2 minus 6 squared. So that gives me 5 squared plus negative 4 squared. As you can see, these two are the same. So that is the square root of 41. So we have the first two that match. Now let's move on and do BC, which goes with EF. So we're doing BC, or CB, which goes with EF. We can write that as BC if you want. So we're going to do the distance formula. So for CB, I'm just going to go this way. So that's going to be 7 minus 3 plus 5 minus the negative 3, which is 5 plus 3. All right, so that equals square root of 4 squared plus 8 squared, which equals the square root of 16 plus 64, which equals the square root of, so 10, 7, 80. So that's a square root of 80. Now let's try the distance of EF. So that one's going to be EF. 10 minus 8 squared plus 11 minus 2 squared. So that equals the square root of 2 squared plus 9 squared. And that's going to be 4 plus 81, which equals the square root of 85. Since these aren't the same, that means the triangle is not congruent. So right now we can put false, but we still have to fill in the last information. So let's fill in the last information. So we have AC with DF. So here's AC. I'm going to do go this way for that one. So the distance equals the square root of 7 minus a negative 2, so that's plus 2, plus 5 minus 1 squared, which equals the square root of 9 squared plus 4 squared, which equals the square root of 81. Let me me fix that a little. 81 plus 16, and that's going to be 97. So that's the square root of 97. And finally, we have the distance of DF. This one was AC. So that gives us DF. We're going this way. 10 minus 3 plus 11 minus 6. That gives us a square root of 7 squared plus 5 squared, which equals 49 plus 25, square root of that, which gives you the square root of 14 and 74. So it's the square root of 74. So we have two cases where the sides don't equal. So this is false. Or we're just going to write F for false. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.